Hello guys, Ivan here, and this will be full review of this beautiful Mercedes-AMG S63 4MATIC Plus Cabriolet. So we can now put the roof down and we can see this car in a full beauty how it looks without the roof. So this specific car is in beautiful diamond white designo metallic paint. And now the roof is down, and we can put down also with this white key fob all 4 windows, so we can see how the car looks without the roof and without the windows. And now look from this side, so we can see the AMG specific grille in the front, these beautiful Swarovski crystals in the main headlamps, and this A design front bumper. From the side we can see that this is a big car, it is a big flagship S-Class Cabriolet. And tell me which color looks best for you on this car. I really like this diamond white color, and this car has also the special spec, that's why I want to show you this specific car. In the back we can see the OLED tail lamps, and in the front is AMG specific grille with newer facelifted Mercedes, and this is the facelifted model of the S-Class Cabriolet, and it is one of the most stunning cars which I saw ever in my life. But also this is an AMG version, so it has a really great engine, really nice sound, a really aggressive sound, so you can have comfort and full comfort with the luxury, and also you have a race car like feeling. So these are the Swarovski crystals with LED daylight stripe, and these are the LED intelligent light system headlights. So on each side you can find these huge air intakes which cool down the engine, and this is AMG specific grille with the AMG logo on the right side and Mercedes logo in the middle. There is also a tow hook on this side. So this specific car, we can see it also from this side, so you can see this car has a really sharp front, looks like a shark, and yeah, just a gorgeous design by Mercedes-AMG, really nice. So these are the wheels, which are forged optional matte black wheels with carbon ceramic brakes, and these are the cross-spoke multi-spoke wheels. They have like an aluminium rim outside of the wheel, and these are the Michelin Pilot Sport 3 Mercedes original tires, 255 40 20 inch. And on the front fender we can see the V8 bi-turbo 4MATIC Plus badge. And now these covers are in carbon for the mirrors, and you can see also this beautiful line, really nice design element by the Gordon Wagoner. And we can see the interior in full beauty, but it has a specific element which I will show you when I enter the car. We can see the air scarf there also, so it will blow hot air on your neck, so you can drive this even if it's cold outside. The best seats from Mercedes, and in the back we can see the 2 speakers, high-end Burmester speaker. They have a 3D sound, and they are really nicely on this decor. It looks like a yacht, this car. And on the side we can see the side skirts, which are actually in carbon also, decor, gloss carbon, so it is really nice. This is really gorgeous spec. So we can see these lines, there are 2 lines, one on the top and one on the bottom. And these are the carbon ceramic brakes in the back. Really the stopping power is immense of these brakes. Now we can take a look at the rear of the car. So these are the individual specific elements of the OLED tail lamps, which looks just incredible in person. On the left side we can see the AMG badge, and on the right side S63 badge. And there is also carbon fiber diffuser and these 4 exhaust pipes. So you can see this is the AMG badge on the left side, Mercedes in the middle, which hides the rear camera underneath the badge, and S63 on the right side. And these are the exhaust pipes with AMG logo. And there is also the tow hook, as you can see. And this is really nice. This is like an aero rear diffuser, and we can see the third brake light there. So this is really nice chrome detail which goes above the lamps across the whole back of the vehicle. And these are also the vents on each side, like aero vents. So really gorgeous design. And we can see now the fuel. So we can see the tire pressures for individual speed. And we can see also that this car requires 98 or more octane, ideally 100 octane. And this is nice deep sea blue decor. We can see it now better, but we will see it even better in the inside. And these are the rear seats. So this is the aero part which comes up when you need it on the highway, and also this one. So then you have less turbulence of the air when you are driving. Blind spot monitor. And yeah, I just can't help myself, but this is a gorgeous car with exceptional gorgeous engine. So these are like two cars in one. That's why I think the AMG does it the best, because you can have a full luxury, full comfort, quiet car, and then you turn on the button and you can have a race car. So we can now put the roof up. You can see the closing mechanism. So now the roof will go up. This roof is a 3-layer roof, so it has a excellent thermal and sound isolation. So this is how the car looks with the roof up. The roof is black in this case, but you can have it in several different colors. And also with the roof up, this is really smart design, because the chrome like element near the windows, it wraps like the roof and everything together. So it's really gorgeous. And now we can release the bonnet, the hood, and we can see the engine. So this is a 4.0 liter V8 engine, handcrafted in Affalterbach in Germany, where I was also shooting a video, which is now live on my channel, so you can check that as well. And this is 4.0 liter V8 engine, as I said. This produces 450 kilowatts. This is the name of the person, Kevin Bellman, which handcrafted this specific engine. And the power is 612 horsepower. And from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, this car sprints in just 3.5 seconds. So this has really dynamic, like a supercar. 900 Newton meters of torque, and the gearbox is MCT multi-clutch transmission, 9-speed sports transmission. Top speed with the optional AMG driver's package is 300 kilometers per hour. So these are just astonishing numbers for this specific engine. And it is just a really intense engine with beautiful sound. We can close the bonnet. You just release it from the air. And now we can take a look at the spec sheet of this car. So you can see there the price. Also you can see the some of the optional extras, not all. So as you can see, this car has an exclusive designo nappa leather in porcelain color, deep sea blue decor, which I will show you just in a moment. And here we can see some of the optional extras, not all because there are a lot of them, but we can see some of the extras. And now we can take a look at the interior. We can open it either with the key or also in a keyless system. So just if you want to close it, just press your thumb and it will close. And if you want to open, just put your palm inside of the handle and it will open. So just this gorgeous interior. Will now take a full look of this interior, double glass for sound isolation. And we can see now better this deep sea blue porcelain and also the carbon fiber decor, Burmester 3D sound system. And this is the seat ventilation, seat heating. This is the air scarf, and you can move the headrest, memory seats, fully electric seats. You can change basically anything with these seats. You can unlock the car, and this is the Burmester speaker in the doors, high end. So this is the highest level of the Burmester in this specific car. So here we can see this deep sea blue, which is just gorgeous. You can open the trunk also with that button, and the door pocket is quite large. So we can hop inside of the vehicle and take a full look of this gorgeous car. So at the door trim, we can see the AMG light up logo. We can now close the door, and they have a soft close mechanism. You have also the seatbelt extender. Alright guys, so this is the interior of the S63 Cabriolet in this spec. Designo diamond white bright color. And this is the deep sea blue leather decor combined with the porcelain beige interior, exclusive AMG leather, nappa leather. And this is the new style steering wheel. So we can turn on the ignition, the displays. And you can see the AMG logo. This is the sport setting. I will show you other settings as well. So you can see the ambient lighting, which is like beautiful, and it complements very well this interior. I didn't want to start the engine here. I was allowed, but then again here are some employees which are talking, and this is very loud engine. I didn't want to interrupt their work, but you can hear the engine from my previous S63 video. It's the same engine, so the same exhaust basically. Okay, so this is the interior, and as you can see, this is a new style steering wheel, which is a flat on the bottom. It has an AMG logo, and it is flat on the sides, on each side. And as you can see on the sides, it has a perforated leather, which is not like perforated, but it has like little dots for maybe for added grip. And at the 12 o'clock there is no different color. It's the same color as the whole interior. And the left panel here, with this button, you control the instrument cluster, and with this area you control this middle display, and you have an engine start stop button as well. So the foot area is light up as well. As you can see, it has very nice aluminum pedals, and they have like a rubber on them, so they are not slippery. So this is very clever, but you need to have a clean shoes, so they are nice on the ambient lighting. And you can see here, this is for the lights and release parking brake if you are being towed. Here you can see the buttons for various systems. So this is Distronic Plus, turn off the parking sensors, night vision, and this is a vehicle lift. So the stitching is very nice, like a silver stitching. And as you can see, there is also the head-up display, and you can see it there as well. So these 12.3 inch screens are really beautiful. This is a big step up from the previous pre-facelift model, which had like bezels and the graphics were not as advanced as right now. Here we have indicators and washer fluid, which I'm not gonna test because the car is clean. And you have this also another toggle, which is for the transmission. And if you press the button, you can put the car in the park, and up is reverse and down is drive. Also above and underneath the displays is the ambient lighting. And you can see here, this is the Thermatronic dual zone AC unit with all these settings. And here, if I press here, it will close, and you have like a Swarovski crystal here. This is plain black, gloss black. And you have here the place for the key. So if your key fob battery dies, you can put here your key fob and then start the engine with the button. So you have also here 12-volt socket, and these are the two cup holders. And also here, if you press, it will open another compartment which has like a carpet inside it. Here you have a hotkeys for various things. on the command system. And here you can change the dynamic select, as you can see. So this car has a 5 settings. Then with this button you start the manual transmission. You can turn off the traction control, and you have a 360 camera here. This is volume, AMG ride control. So it can be on Comfort, Sport or Sport Plus. And then you have exhaust button here. Yeah, this is just here. And engine start stop button. So over here, if you take a look, this continues there, the line, the carbon decor and also the ambient lighting. And on the top is a deep sea blue line. Also, if you didn't see my video about the GTR Pro, which is there, check it out. So here, if I open it, you have a glove compartment which has a perfume diffuser, also the CD slot, probably for the maps. And you can see there airbag and these vents. So these vents, if you press here, you can turn it and then open or close the vents. You can also turn them like this and also to the sides. Also here is ambient lighting, so you can see it very nicely. So this must be beautiful during night. So if you didn't know, this armrest is very special, because if you press the button here, you can open it from each side. So if the passenger wants to pick up something, the passenger can open it as well. So here, if you hold this up or down, this is closing mechanism for the roof. This is for the aero, like aero parts, which I showed you before. This is for the windows, all for windows. And here you have a charging, like a rubber mat for your smartphone, and another storage space, which is quite deep actually. You have also the 2 USB-A ports and SD card slot. And as you can see, this is the cord which helps to open this from either side. Also, if you didn't know, this AMG crest, the Affalterbach is home of AMG, where this engine was handcrafted. This is AMG logo, and this is the symbol of the engine, and this is the apple tree from the coat of arms of the Affalterbach city. So the half is the tree, another half is the engine. So these are the exclusive AMG seats, which have a nappa leather. It smells amazing. And they are in the porcelain color, which is like a beige color. You can put down also these, everything is basically electronically. These are the best comfort seats which AMG and Mercedes offers. You have a perforated leather for the cooling down of the seats, for the seat ventilation. You have AMG logo here, small nice detail. And this in the headrest is the air scarf, which helps if you're driving this cabriolet during winter. Then it helps to warm up your neck, so you are not cold. Also, I want to show you this mat here. Has AMG logo, this floor mat, and it is in the deep sea blue color, the same as the door panels. Also, the passenger has a net here, so they can put here some documents or etc. So this is cool. The seat is very wide and also comfortable, but also supportive, and you can put the side bolsters more together so the seat can hug you more. Also, you can see the ambient lighting there and also in the doors. Also, you can close the mirrors. This is also ambient lighting and very nice, this seat. Also, as you can see, if you remove this part, you have an isofix there. So this is like the bottom is like on a velcro, and as you can see, there are the fix for the seat. So you can put the child seat there, and you can have this as a family car. Also, here are the vents. I'm not gonna sit in the back, and you have some storage space here. Also, here is a Burmester sound speaker, so it has like a 3D sound because of that. So this is very, very good and very nice spec with this blue I really like this. This is a process how you need to break the engine in. And also the top and the roof is like a brushed leather. And you can see here the controls for the lights, and you have a compartment for the sunglasses here as well. The rear view mirror is auto dimming, and also this is auto dimming, so this is great during night. You have SOS button and Mercedes Me button. Here are the microphones, one microphone, and on the other side is a second microphone. The driver and the passenger, they both can call with someone on the telephone, and they both could be heard nicely. So the sun visor is really nice and really good size. If you open it, the light will light up, and you have here this mirror. You can put some documents here, so this is very good. So yeah, I really like this. Also, if you didn't know, this roof has 3 layers, so it is like very good for the sound and also the heat isolation. So you can drive it also during snowing and also during the freezing. And also you have a light there as well. I can barely hear that someone is speaking in the showroom, but otherwise I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything specific. Yeah, it has double windows and so much sound deadening that this is the flagship model for the Cabriolet version. Okay, so that's that. Also here you have cameras for the Distronic Plus. I've seen this first time actually. That's really beautiful. So right now I can show you what you can set on these displays here on this instrument panel. So you can change the style of the display. If you go here into design, you can change this from sport to classic and also the progressive. If I put it back in the sport or classic, you can actually change what is on the right column. So you can have here RPM, strip settings, temperature, AMG track pace, boost, G-forces, classic RPM meter. And in sport you can change what is on the left or right side. If I swipe here, then you can see the change. You can change what is on the right side here. So you can have a date, G-forces, boost, kilowatts, Newton meters, AMG track pace, basically the same as in the classic, but it looks different. So you can have the same information with the different design. You can have navigation here as well, and in the middle you have a rev counter. You can see the car is in the sport mode. You can see it here, and also you can see if the car has parking, reverse or drive, and there's nice AMG logo above the fuel gauge. You can also see the temperature here, 25.5 degrees Celsius, so that's great. So if I press the home button, you have another customization, which is the head-up display. So you can set the position of the head-up display. It is light up in this rectangle, so you can move it up and down. Then you can select the brightness, so you can move up and down, and I can see this is more or less bright. And the display content, you can put a lot of things here on the head-up display. You can put the rev counter like in a racing style. You can have lap times also, so you can have sector times, lap times. So this is very advanced telemetry in this vehicle, even though this is meant to be like a luxury vehicle. But anyhow, this has advanced telemetry from the GTR. You can see also the telephone here. These are the basic things. You can put the navigation here as well, and it will show you the direction. You can have a trip setting, which can show you the eco display consumption, average speed, and basically these things. In performance, you can see the boost, temperature of the engine, the gearbox, and also the boost settings for the engine. If I press this in the race mode, then you can see here Now how this will change. So the powertrain is on race mode, automatic gearbox, sport plus suspension, powerful, and exhaust is powerful. That means it is on. And if I press here the button, it can be like balanced, which is closed exhaust. You can change the AMG ride control here as well with a button in the middle. So you can adjust it as you want. You don't have to drive in the like a hardcore suspension. And if you have it in individual, you can customize basically everything. In assistance, you can see the distronic level. So you can set here with this button how close or far away from the vehicle you want to be. And here you can set and then adjust the speed. One click is like 1 kilometer, and one click down is decrease 1 kilometer. And if you press this more, then it will add 10 kilometers per hour or decrease 10 kilometers per hour. And here you can put here the cancel the distronic, and if you put it up once, it will reset the previous speed, and if you put it twice, then it will adapt the maximum speed which the cameras in the vehicle can see and recognize. So also here in the service menu you have error messages. What is this? Traffic sign, maybe this is above the, maybe the glass is like dirty. So tires, you need to drive them for them to measure, but they can measure individually each tire, the pressure and also the temperature. You have Assist Plus, which is to tell you when is the service. You can have a coolant temperature and also the engine oil level, so you don't have to dipstick with the stick in the engine. So this is very good as well. So 12-volt battery, people play with it, and yeah, is discharging every time. So I will show you this just briefly. So you can have here the navigation, and I can operate it with this home button and swipe button. So if I press home, then you can see all these menus, and if you scroll it with the finger, then you can see how it is changing. So these are the basic things. I want to show you the vehicle settings, and you can move the seats and adjust them. You can turn on the massage, dynamic seat, and all these like crazy seat settings. Then you can have a climate control, which can adjust various things. You can have a ionization and then a perfume diffuser. Then you can have the dynamic select, and you can change engine data, which can show you how much Newton meters and kilowatts you are using. Then you have temperature of the engine and gearbox, and vehicle data can show you another features, and can show you how the air suspension is working, and also which tire is using how much power. Also you can lower the car if you put it in a race mode and start to drive. So you can see here basically, you can also see the turning angle, and in the dynamic data you can see how much kilowatts, newton meters and boost is using the engine in the moment, and also the G-forces. So this is great. In the track base, this is a very advanced telemetry system. So here in the track base you have all tracks, and you have here the most famous tracks in the world, which are these ones. I'm sure you can download another. You have total length, best lap time, average speed and top speed. Then you can have also here new track, so you can record the track if you are on some kind of a new track. Then in the drag race, this can measure your acceleration, and telemetry can show you all these important parameters. Then in the option you can see the possibility to... So at this moment the car battery discharged completely, but I showed you almost everything what is possible with this beautiful car. So guys, let me know what do you think about this amazing vehicle. How do you like it, and how do you like this review? If you liked it, then give this video a like, share it with your friends, and guys, I will see you soon in the next video. Have a great day!